Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to take a look at some more Soul Raid fights. And we're going to open up with the fight against Power Girl. We have the Grodd Batman Ninja team with Beta Club on Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd. We have Sword of Sin on Brainiac, though I should have put Sword of Salvation because she doesn't get power drained, though at the same time it makes no difference because we're going to power generate a lot from Grodd's passive. I guess the difference it could have made if we power stall was that she would spam specials less often, but yeah, I just forgot to read the boss's passive, but again, it will make pretty much no difference. So yet again, we're going to stack some lethal with Brainiac, and boy, she blocked that. That was annoying. Like, that was a little bit of a delay from the special one on my side, so yeah, that sucks. But we're at 7 stacks. Actually 5, excuse me, now it's 6. Re-engage the combo there. Another special one. Jump attack, special one. And yeah, the jump attack into block works well enough for Brainiac, though his jump attack is very slow, so you're pretty much exposing yourself to getting hit by a special, which happened here. Okay, so I guess we're going to leave that at 9 stacks, because keep in mind, we need Brainiac alive. If Brainiac dies, we're going to lose all his passive, and that would really suck. So now she's in the corner, we're going to go with the infinite combo of Grodds, and I messed up a bit here, and she used a special tree, but kind of missed me. But yeah, we're just going to speed up the gameplay from here, because it's going to be pretty much streamline infinite combo to the death. And we're getting 23 mil dot values, and there's no way we're not killing this fight, because usually I can do close to 2 billion damage with this team. And granted, it was not the most optimal scenario, because we had a little bit of trouble with Brainiac at the start, and we took far longer to get the stacks in there. We're gonna be fine. She used super move there because I broke my infinite combo. We're going to struggle a little bit here, but we're going to be fine overall. So yeah, that's about it for this one. Quite an easy win with this team, and that's why I didn't really try that hard, because I know there was no way I wouldn't kill this. Now I have here Boss Starfire, which is yet again going to be an easy one-shot. Keep in mind we're in Heroic 7, so it doesn't get harder than this. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to just repeat it. And yeah, quite a little bit annoying there. So I did kill her on my secondary account as well, which will be shown kind of in the next video. But on this account, because I know that I had Gears on Raven, I had high-level passive sets from the artifacts, I didn't play with that much care. So it'll be a far worse fight than I did on my secondary account with no Gears Raven. But yeah, special one there. The third darkness text have been applied, and we get hit there because I failed to combo interrupt. And yeah, a little bit of a dangerous scenario there for Harley, not gonna lie. As I said, this will be a very sloppy fight. EPI in there, getting some healing, combo interrupting. Harley in there, second special, getting her stunned, and we already deal a huge amount of damage. Raven back in there, reset the darkness. Now we're at 5 stacks, so it's peak performance. Another second special in there. There we go. Getting some huge dot in there yet again. And I just tagged the PI in there. I mean, I wanted to play it safe, but considering how much damage she took and how close she was to dying, the safe route would have been to just use a second special with Harley and just finish the job. That would have been far more optimal. We have Raven here resetting the darkness, and she's gonna be annoyed with that second special. Harley getting hit here. And yeah, if this was the secondary account, I would have died already like 3 times. But yet again, I know I'm not in that much danger, so that's why I'm not focusing that much. Not playing it that well. Or maybe I just suck as usual. Now EPI in here because I didn't want to have a risky tag in for Harley, especially with how much health she's got. Harley finally in there for the last special 2 of the game, hopefully. Though maybe not, because we're not on the guaranteed crit area, but that was enough to kill it. And boy, the reward for this one, I'm actually pretty mad about this one. So, we straight up got the Sword of Salvation, my dudes. We got a free Sword of Salvation, my dudes. And why am I mad about this? Well, first of all, I already had the Sword of Salvation on this account, and that's going to be shattered. That's going to only be materials. And second of all, I would have rather wanted to get it on my secondary account. Like, I might sound a little bit ungrateful considering I got Sword of Salvation, but on the main account, I don't need it. It makes close to 0 difference for me. And I would have rather had it on my secondary account, or I would have rather not got it, and some of you guys got it who didn't spend money and didn't get a Sword of Salvation. And in theory, this is kind of the same amount of luck required to get All Blades from Rise of Krypton, because I suspect they got the same odds because they are both mid-tier artifacts in terms of the passive stats that they provide. So yeah, this would be literally the same amount of luck required to get a free All Blades from Soul Raids. So yes, the possibility of getting Sword of Salvation, did I say All Blades, my bad. The possibility of getting Sword of Salvation or Beta Club from Soul Raids is there. Do I think it is high enough to justify to call it not pay-to-win artifacts? No, definitely not, but there is a chance in there, but yet again, for me it's useless, so I would have rather honestly had one of you guys get it instead of me, but there's nothing I can do about it, and there's no trade system in the game, my dude, so that's going to be just some artifact materials, which I'm still grateful for. You can never have enough artifact materials, but yeah, moving on to the next fight. We have here the Benulflafs into Kymfland Sakumen team. We have North Snow Globe on Kymfland Sakumen, but I doubt we're going to get too much out of it, because boy, Enchantress is not very kind to my clones usually, and she has a special from any distance that you might be away from her. So it's gonna be a little bit rough to get those clones in there to deal the percentage hull damage. But yeah, Benulflafs in there, he finishes percentage hull damage as well. And do a few jump attacks here with King. Supreme has been used, a clone got in there. Okay, gonna back off a bit. Doing a little bit of a combo. Swipe down. I think I should have with this clone maybe extended the combo a bit or done something. There were things I could have done to get a third special in there. With this clone it was a little bit my bad that we missed getting one third special. Though more than one third special, that would have been kind of outside of the realm of possibility. The second clone getting in there. Jump attack, third special. There we go, we at least got one of them. Jump attack. Jump attack, we're trying to infinite jump attack here in the corner, and over there I kind of rushed it and I did not wait on the block, so that was definitely my bad. Could have gotten more out of that clone as well, so a little bit of a bad play on my part over here, so yeah, I'm sorry guys, but yeah, back to this, Benulflafs in there, going to get a few more additional damage numbers in there, Kymfland Sakumen back in there. King is going to deal, I think, slightly less damage than Benulflafs to an extent, because he doesn't have the additional damage from the Sword of Salvation. But yeah, nothing matters at this point, pretty much. Super move, I mean, 5.5 mil, it's not something to laugh at, and I'm glad we got that in there, but as soon as we were done with percentage health, I knew we were not gonna do that much damage in this one. Over here for the next one, we're going to speed this one up a bit. We have Manta here, and you can combo interrupt Enchantress after 2 hits, though it's not the easiest thing in the world, and I was like, okay, let's just not do that. What's the big problem with that? So if I was to go ahead and try to combo interrupt her, and by the way, Silver Green Lantern was not an option here, because boy, it is Heroic 7, that health depletes fast. That helped that Green Lantern gives me depletes fast. We would have gotten like 1 minute at best of guaranteed combo interruption. But yeah, if I was to combo interrupt, I could have used the Dark Mail cards, but since I'm not going to combo interrupt, to facilitate me not combo interrupting, I'm going to use the Sword of Salvation. At level 8, we have a level 8 Sword of Sin, and level 1 Trigon Staff to give us some passive stats. And to be fair, considering that the damage that we're going to do, the Dark Mail card's damage that I did with Manta was usually above 300 mil. This will be like 170 mil damage, and to be fair, Classic Wonder Woman was a little bit of a waste in this team. I should have just given him Vixen, though I did not keep in mind that I'm going to afterwards use Mr. Freeze, so that was my mistake, because on Mr. Freeze we would have gotten far more out of Classic Wonder Woman in terms of the damage value that he would have received. And Vixen wouldn't have gotten much from... Manta wouldn't have gotten much from Vixen either, but overall it would have been more damage if I gave Manta Vixen and to Mr. Freeze Classic Wonder Woman, but it is what it is. It's too late to go back on that, so we're going to be left with this. Over here we have the Mr. Freeze fight, so we're going to fight against Dr. Fate. We have Vixen in there to give us some more attack. And we have Ray to give us the time extension. Like, the attack that Vixen gives is almost nothing in Soul Raids, because like in League Raids it's a lot. A percentage out of the base attack can be a very decent value in League Raids, but in Soul Raids, my dude, even if you give me 1000% out of my base attack, that will still not be that much. I mean, look, 2000 might be a little bit much, actually. I might have overstepped that. But for Mr. Freeze at this point, especially because he's 3 stars, the attack that he gets from Vixen is like 2 or 3k attack, and he's getting far more than that from the Sword Artifact, so it's more or less meaningless. Like it's better than not having her in the team, but not by that much. We're building some combo here to get the super moves out of the way, to fast build up that passive that gives us more damage the more power bars we're going to spend. And yeah, re-engage the combo there. Mr. Freeze back in there. Second special. Gonna back off a bit, re-engage the combo. And we're going to get him frozen, and from this point on we're just going to watch some dot values fly out there with the Beta Club dot damage, and it's 3.3 mil, which is not too bad, not the worst thing in the world, but it's a huge downgrade actually from Classic Wonder Woman, because like Classic Wonder Woman in this team would provide Mr. Freeze to a 4.4 mil dot value, which is obviously far higher, and it would have been definitely a worthwhile trade, putting him in putting her in the Mr. Freeze team and not putting her in the Black Manta team. But yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you did, dislike it if you disliked it, subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, I'm actually very sad or frustrated about this sort of salvation situation, because for some of you out there this might have been a huge deal. This artifact might have made your day, but for me it's just a little bit of materials, my man. I would have usually actually been better off getting a chakra, though I know I can't get it because that would have been more materials if I shattered it. But yeah, it is what it is. Thank you yet again for watching, and goodbye.
This is the future.